Hey everybody, welcome to guitar class. Hope you're doing well, staying safe, and your families are good as well. Just real quick before we start, uh, if anyone's still considering buying a guitar, I sent you a link to Guitar Center, or just go there yourself. You can get guitars as little as $50. I just got an email from them saying that like pretty much everything in the store is 25% off. So you could get a $50 guitar for $37.50. So I know can be shaky for a lot of us. So don't feel like you need to get a guitar. But if you were considering it, or if you can do it, this is a good time. And even after the class, having a guitar around is always nice. And you can sell it too if you're when you're done. All right, so let's get going with this bass break.
Bass break begins right here in line 1, 2, 3, fourth line down. So you would have played the intro. You go through the A section. Here's your first ending, right? Here's your repeat sign. That takes you back to A again. Playing through here. Now the next time through, you're not going to play the first ending because it's the first ending. You go to the second ending. Second ending brings us to the B section. This is the sha-na-na-na-na part, right? Now you see a little double bar here. It's a faint double bar. You're going to continue to strum. Still the same strumming pattern, but you're going to play G 2 measures in a row. And then the bass break begins the very next bar right here. So that continues. Now, this part of the bass break, you're just playing the G chord that you've played here, through here, but you're playing the G bass note. And then you continue just to play the bass note, still the bass break, but you'll play a G note, then a C, then a G again, then a D. So it's just like the chord progression, but you're just playing one note. And then that's going to take you back to the top.
When you get to that fourth line at that double bar, you've been playing this. And then you get to those 2 bars of G, and then next line. And then you go back to the top. Now, of course, you don't pause there. So let's break that down. So when you're in the fourth line, you get to the double bar, you've just finished the B section, you've got those 2 measures of G, okay? And now the bass break. Okay, so what am I doing there? So, played 2 measures of G. Then when I start the bass break, I'm just using the lowest note in each chord. So if I'm playing the G, I'm playing the G on the 3rd fret of the 6th string. I'm using my 2nd finger. Okay? For some people, it helps them to keep track of where these notes are by doing the whole chord shape. And you can do that, but you're just playing the lowest note. You can see what my pick is. It's just playing this. Technique-wise, let your pick come through and rest on the string below. Then, you can go to the full C chord because as you see on the chart, it says G and then C. So you're going to the C chord. Okay? You can make the full shape, or if you want, since you're already here for the G, you can just move your 2nd finger over. It's from the 3rd fret of the 6th string to the 3rd fret of the 5th string. I'm using my 2nd finger. And then what happens? We go back to G, and now up to the D note. Now, where I just played it was up here. There's also a D at the 5th fret of the 5th string, and since my 2nd finger is here, I just use my 4th finger here. I like to do it with a fingered note rather than an open note, just because I get more control of the string, but you can also do it open. The 4th string, the lowest note in your D chord, is a D. So you can make the shape if you want. These fingers aren't doing anything because we're not playing that, but you can go like this. If you played all the chord shapes, it would look like this. Second line. And then you're back to the top. So I'm going to play starting on that double bar one more time at tempo. 2, 3, 4. Now, as far as thinking of it, just a quick tip. When you start playing that bass break, you've got 2 measures of G. Just think of that as its own 2-measure phrase. Ta, 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 ta. Then you're going to start over. Ta, 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 ta. So it's 2 2-measure phrases. Don't think of it as 3 bars of G and then C, because that just gets confusing musically. Listen to the bass break on the song. That'll guide you. That'll, use your ears. Make it your own thing. Have fun with it.